All right, we are now officially live, Tom.
Okay, great.
It has been a wild ride getting you as a guest here on our Facebook Live from last Thursday. And I
It's
am
been
very
fun, but that's
sorry about
fine.
the technical difficulties that we've had.
No problem. Mhm.
If you guys are watching, can you go ahead and put a comment in the comment section of our video and let us know if you can see and hear us? We are having some connection issues this morning, and it looks like our voices are lagging a little bit on the video. So let us know if you can see and hear us okay. And if my connection gets weird, I'll make Tom the star of the show, and I'm going to make him large enough to where you guys can see him. All right. We will give everybody just a second to hop on and let us know that they can see and hear us okay. And then we will go ahead and get started, Tom. Are you excited about the Facebook Live?
Yes, this is great. I'm looking forward to this.
Awesome. Thank you for being our guest this morning. So, for those of you that
Mhm.
have never joined us, my name is Haley Franklin, and I'm a Youth Talent Development Specialist with the Kentucky Career Center. And every week at 9:30, I have guests join us from just different employers that hop on to talk about the positions that they're hiring for and just a little bit about their company. So if you've never heard of Close the Loop, that's who our guest is today. Mr. Tom Kelly, and he's the Human Resources Manager, and he is going to talk a little bit about his company. We're very excited to have him on. Tom, if you could go ahead and take it away for us and give us just a little overview of your company, that would be great.
Sure, that'd be fine, Haley. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you everyone who has joined this morning. Close the Loop actually is an Australian company. We started in 2001 in a small town in Australia, very close to Melbourne. And since that time, we've grown to three chief locations. There is still the headquarters in near Melbourne, Australia, in Somerton. There is also a European location, which is in Brussels, Belgium, and there's only one North American location, and it's our location in Hebron, Kentucky. We have been here since 2007, and we have been founded. The company is on the brand promise of zero waste to landfill, which basically means that we want to recycle everything. The environment is very important to us. Earth Day, we always celebrate very, very well, and we just had a great Earth Day celebration at work in April. And since 2007, we have never sent anything to a landfill, which basically means we have recycled everything from plastics, metals, bottles, cans, paper, corrugated, and other types of cardboard, and even trash. So, once again, it's very important that we protect our environment for our generation and for future generations too. So that's something that is very critical and important, kind of to us here at Close the Loop. And some people ask, kind of, how did the name, Close the Loop come about? What is its meaning? And it really refers to the manufacturing process, where usually you have raw material and you manufacture it or produce it in some way, and then it is distributed or sold to the customer. The customer uses it, and then usually at that point they will throw it away. Well, what we want to do is we want to close that loop, that manufacturing loop where it falls out, and we want to bring it right back into the cycle again and start it all over again. So that's where the name kind of comes from, and once again, we're very proud of that. So that really is our focus. We have approximately 85 employees here. We do have an upwards of 15 positions that we're trying to fill. We're trying to get to 100. And our other two locations each have approximately 40 to 50 employees. So we are the largest of our three locations internationally. And we're very proud to be in the area. And we continue to grow. We have no downtime. We're not cyclical, where a certain manufacturing retailers may have a real busy season leading up to the holiday season, and then after that, come January, they lay off or downsize. We're busy all the time, and so that's one thing that if for our employees, they know that they will continue to get very solid employment with many opportunities here. So, Haley, so that's kind of a quick overview of Close the Loop for people who may not know who we are. Like I said, we are located in Hebron. We are probably about 2 miles from the Northern Kentucky Greater Cincinnati Airport. So we're very close. We're right off of 275 West, and we're located in what's called the South Park Business Park.
Oh, okay.
And it's actually, if people know where Amazon is, many do, off of North Bend Road on Route 271. Instead of turning left to go down toward Amazon as well as Wayfair, you turn right, and we are in that business park, South Park. So right by the UDF, for those that may be familiar with Hebron, Kentucky. So, okay.
Yes, that's amazing. I'm learning all kinds of great stuff about Close the Loop.
Great. One
All
thing also,
right,
Haley,
Tom. So you guys, yeah.
One other thing I did want to mention, obviously, along with our focus on the environment, we are a second chance company as well. We have many employees that have had personal challenges in their lives that have just needed a new start, and we are very proud to have been able to provide that to many of our employees who've struggled, and we really focus on growth from within. Like for example, our production manager who operates the day-to-day operation of our entire plant, he started off as a temporary employee and worked his way up and now runs the entire plant. And the majority of our supervisors started off in either entry level or lower level management positions and have worked their way up as well. So we really like to grow and to develop our employees. So that's another aspect of Close the Loop that we are very proud of. So.
That's amazing. That's usually one of the questions that we get here on our question and answer session from the viewers is, are you guys second chance friendly? So we're very happy to hear that.
Great. And also, Haley, not only do we offer full-time positions, but we offer part-time positions as well. We try to be flexible with our candidates and see how it can be a win-win both for the individual and for our company. So.
Wonderful. All right, Tom, let's go over the positions that you guys are currently hiring for.
Okay, sure. So our main focus right now is on the production floor. We have what are called production associate positions, where we handle materials, like I said, the recycling type materials when they come in. Our main focus is ink and toner printer cartridges right now. That you find in your home printers as well as office printers. And matter of fact, during the COVID outbreak this past year, we were deemed essential. We did not have to shut down because we process and recycle ink and toner cartridges that can be used in doctors' offices, in hospitals as well. So so it was very important for us to continue during that time, and we stayed very busy, and we continue to do that all the time. But going back, Haley, to your question about our positions, they are mainly production associate positions. We also have some forklift driver positions that we'd like to hire for and to fill. The production associate positions. They require standing or walking for long periods of time, and then the candidates also have to be able to lift 20 pounds on an ongoing basis. But beyond that, from a training standpoint, we can train them on the different aspects and the different equipment that we use as part of our recycling process. We recycle the ink and toner cartridges. If they are in a condition to do so, we will clean them and then send them back to the companies that we work directly with. Those including Xerox, also Staples, Brother, also Hewlett Packard. So many of the printing companies, and we also have a contract with Walmart where the customer can actually bring back their little printer cartridges that may be in their printers at home, and then they can put them in a box and they'll be sent here from different parts of the United States, and we will process those and try to reuse them. If they can't be reused, if they're cracked or broken, we have a department that actually grinds down the actual plastics and the metals that are inside those cartridges, and even the ink and toner, we will recycle that as well for that. So once again, there are several production type associate positions that we have available, as well as forklift driver positions. We have two shifts right now that we operate on. We have a first shift. We do have staggered shifts. They can start anywhere from 6:30 in the morning until 7 a.m., 6:30, 6:45, and 7. And then they work until 3 or to 3:30 in the afternoon. And then we have a second shift that we're also recruiting for. That starts at 3:30 in the afternoon and it goes until midnight, Monday through Friday. So both of them are Monday through Friday uh, positions that are available both for first and second shift. And also, they also, like I said, can even have overtime. And usually, what we do is usually we'll put overtime at the beginning of the shift because we don't have third shift, and so that way it gives employees an opportunity to work additional hours. And we're very busy all the time. I see there's a question from Elizabeth Adams. Elizabeth, thank you for joining. Where you ask if we're second chance friendly. We are. We're a second chance company, and we have several of our employees, including some of our management team, that are second shift individual. I'm sorry, they're second chance individuals that we've helped supported and really worked with them. And then the Monday through Friday, yeah, the first and second shift positions are available. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Thanks for going over all of those positions, Tom.
Sure.
Let's talk about pay rate.
Yeah. So the pay rates can vary based on the type of position that we offer. We range from $14 to $18 per hour to start, and your higher end would be individuals who have forklift experience, and so they would be paid probably a higher rate. But we obviously will look at the experience and the skill level of the forklift driver, and then provide an opportunity for she or he. So.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Thank you for going over that for us. This next question is basically, I'm just asking you, are there any special requirements that you're asking of applicants outside of the qualification requirements? Anything special that you can think of?
No, other than we do ask that the individual have either high school or GED. If they are working on their GED, we are happy to discuss with them and maybe even support them as they gain their GED. So we have had some employees who have needed assistance and guidance for that, and we're happy to provide that for them and provide them the flexibility for them to complete their GEDs. That's a very important aspect of growth, and we're very pleased that we can support that. So.
Yes, that's amazing. Thank you. Mm-hmm. All right.
Sure.
So how to apply is the next question. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. There's different ways to apply. One of them is obviously, just visiting us here at 2053 Meridian Place in Hebron. Like I've described, kind of where we're located off of 271 on North Bend Road. At the South Park Business Park. Candidates can also apply online. We have our greatest success with Indeed.com. That's where we post our positions. Also Career Builder, and also candidates can go right to our website as well, and that's actually right on the bottom of the screen. So thank you, Haley, for providing that. It's closetheloop.usa.com /careers, and there's a link, and actually it'll link and bring the person right over to Indeed, so they can just apply online kind of for that. Also, too, if someone would like to even text, that we can do that too, and that is 859-638 9958 at V as in Victor, text.com. And so if someone just wants to gain more information, they can do that. And then, or they can also call 859-586-3381. So, Haley, if you could assist, we could, assist with providing that as well. That would be great. So there's different ways to do. Really, the easiest for them, if they, like I said, would like to go out to Indeed.com, just search "Close the Loop" in Hebron, and our positions will appear, and candidates can apply very quickly that way with us. And what we like to do is
Wonderful.
also is that we provide an on-site tour. We like to have the interview right on site, so the individual has an opportunity to see the work setting, and they can ask questions that way. And so that's usually, I think, the most effective way to see if we're a good match for each other, a good fit. It gives each of us an opportunity to talk and ask questions and know more about each other.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. Kind of one-on-one
Sure.
communication. That's great. So we talked about how to
Yeah.
apply. There's lots of different ways. We put those in the comments section as well. So my next question is my favorite that I like to ask employers, and it is, what is a day in the life of an employee like at Close the Loop for one of the roles that you're hiring for? Give us a little insight.
Sure. Yeah, no, that is fine. Usually, what will happen is the members of our team, they obviously will have a short kickoff meeting at the beginning of the shift and try to understand what the day's key goals are for the day. And one thing that's really critical, important for us is training. So especially early in the process or early in the days of an employee's experience with the company, we'll make sure that we're provided with both classroom training as well as on the job type training, and they'll have a trainer kind of with them, and can have work them through a process. The area that we're really focusing on right now is called our auto check-in line, which is short for automatic check-in line, and that's when the materials first come into our facility, because the more quickly we get them into our facility, and the quicker we can process the ink and toner cartridges, and then have them obviously go back out to the customer. So we have conveyor systems that actually would go right into trucks, and certain individuals would actually load the cartons right onto the conveyor system, and then once they come into our facility, the boxes are opened, and the ink and toner cartridges that need to be recycled are removed. They have barcodes on them, and they're programmed to actually be diverted to different areas in the auto check-in line, where at that point they can be actually stacked on skids and staged for forklift drivers to pick them up and bring them to the appropriate areas and processed kind of for that. We are continuing to focus on automation to make it easier for the employees. One of those areas where we have some automation is in our bottle cleaning area, and we call some of the ink and toner cartridges that are larger bottles. So it's just certain size, where we have actually 2 robots that actually assist us as well. And it's just because we have so many materials to process, we want to make it easier and more automated for our employee kind of as well. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Thanks, Tom. I'm
Yep.
just learning all kinds
One
of
thing,
stuff.
sure. Oh, yeah, and Haley, I did see one question from Elizabeth as well. How long is the application process typically? Elizabeth, is very quick. Basically, what we will do is we always, from the day that we contact them, we like to have them come in within the next day, and then we'll do an on-site interview for them. And if they are ready kind of to go at that point, we have a quick drug screen that they would do, and then basically they typically could start the next day or so after that if they wanted to. We have throughout the week, we have orientation. We have it split up between different individuals, including myself, and we'll actually be flexible with the person and get them started as soon as possible. We don't wait. We don't do it just once a week. We'll do it based on the candidate, their availability, and their willingness when they want to start. So. Okay. All right. Oh, unfortunately, I do not hear Haley at this point. But not sure if Haley's having some audio issues or but what I wanted to do in the meantime, I could tell you just a little bit more on what we offer our employees. We have a new hire bonus. It is $500, and if the employee has 60 days of perfect attendance, then we will will offer that for them. That $500. If they miss one day, we will provide them with half that, 250. So that's an option. And it looks unfortunately like I may have lost Haley, but I'm going to continue speaking. Hopefully, people can still hear me. We have a monthly perfect attendance bonus. We have a referral bonus as well. Um, so our referral bonus is $500 if someone is referred to us and they remain with us for 6 months. The person who referred them will get $500. After 60 days, employees are eligible for medical, dental, vision, and basic life insurance with our company. Also, paid holidays, vacation and sick time accrual as well. Great, thank you, Melinda. I'm glad you can still hear me, so it's good. I'll continue speaking, even though Haley has stepped off. We have also an annual birthday paid day off, so it doesn't have to be on the person's birthday, but we'll give an individual a paid day off in honor of their birthday, and they can take it when they want to during the year. So that's another thing we offer as well. Also, too, I'm very proud to report that we did some major renovations in our facility. Over the last few months, we have a new break room, we have a new locker room, we have showers for employees, we have restrooms that have been refurbished as well. Our break rooms and restrooms, they have new floors, new ceilings, walls have been painted, and also new tables and chairs in our break room. We have new vending machines, new refrigerator, new freezer, and 8 microwave ovens. So we have many opportunities for our employees to relax during breaks and lunches. And we're very proud of our break room, as well as also a picnic area outside as well during the warmer months that they can sit and enjoy the weather. So once again, we're very proud to offer those improvements to our facility. They're for our employees, and once again, we're very pleased for our team that we have here. It's a very important team. We are a little smaller than some of obviously the larger big name companies. I've worked for larger companies before, including Toyota and the Gap. I really like the smaller work environment because it's more of a family type atmosphere here. Everyone is on the first name basis and open door policy. You can talk to any member of management if you have any questions or ideas. We have actually a monthly birthday lunch with the employees who are celebrating a birthday in a particular month, and they sit down with myself and with the company's CEO. And once again, it's a casual opportunity to discuss ideas and concerns and things we can do to continue to improve. We also have a retention team that we are focusing on ways that we can continue to make the work environment better. And we have each of our departments represented, and also our second shift employees have an opportunity to share their voice and their ideas as well. So communication is very important for us, and that is one of our major successes, is just the ability for us to share ideas together. We are all on the same level. We're all in this together, and we're continuing to improve. And the best way we can improve is by getting feedback from our employees. So once again, so those are some things I'm very pleased to report and very proud of with Close the Loop. So. Okay. Yeah, I know Haley has called a couple of times while I was speaking, but obviously I didn't want to stop. I wanted to continue to share some ideas. So hopefully she may dial in one more time, and hopefully I can have an opportunity to have her ask any additional questions. But thank you for the comments. I can see those as we are speaking here, both Elizabeth and Melinda. I really appreciate that. The comments that you've shared and the questions that you've asked. they're very important to us. So, yeah, great. Not sure if you have any additional questions, but yeah, please definitely, if you want to list them in the chat. My pleasure, Melinda. Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining and feedback, and also Elizabeth as well. Thank you for the comments. They mean a lot to me. Okay. Well, like I said, if there's no additional questions, thank you again. I really appreciate you joining, and we'd really hope that that we have greater opportunities to bring in candidates. And once again, we're very excited. It's a very important time for us as we continue to grow. Hi, Haley. Looks like Haley has joined us. Haley has joined us again, so that's great. So. Yeah, Haley, I told that.
I'm so glad that you're able to.
Yeah, I was so pleased that they could still hear me. So I just continued to speak. I saw that you called a couple times, and but obviously I wanted to share some more things about the company, and I really appreciate both Melinda and Elizabeth's comments. I was able to see those, and they had a couple questions, and so it was great. I was very pleased to participate in this today. I was very excited to share more about our company. So.
Thank you so much, Tom, for being so amazing and keeping that going. Our power went out in the office randomly, in addition to the connection issues that we're already having. So it's been a great morning so far.
Exactly. Somebody doesn't want us to connect, but we were able to do it anyway. I'm very pleased about that.
Yes. Thank you so much, Tom.
Sure.
Were you able to get the other questions covered?
Yes, yeah, I did. And like I said, it was great. I know both Elizabeth and Melinda had shared some comments. And one thing that was great is that they admit, thanks, Melinda, that they had also let me know that they can continue to hear me. So that was good. That's why I kept going. So that was excellent. So I was so glad that they, once again, were interactive and shared that with me. So. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for joining us and being wonderful viewers and loyal to us and watching our videos, even when they don't go always as planned.
Exactly. that makes them more interesting.
I wanted to thank you so much again.
Sure.
Yes. Thank
That's
you
fine,
so
Haley.
much,
My
Tom, for
pleasure.
joining us this morning.
Yeah. And thank you for giving me the opportunity.
All right.
We initially had planned. Yeah. We initially had planned last Thursday to go live, and I'm gonna be a backup host. Thanks, Mindy. I'm not sure if I'm that good. Anyway, I was a DJ decades ago, but anyway, but we'll give that a try in the future. But yeah, last Thursday we had hoped to go live, and we had technical problems, and so Haley coordinated another opportunity today. So I really appreciate that. So. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tom. And if the video gets any more questions, I'll get with you to get those answered, okay?
That sounds wonderful. That sounds great. And once again, thank you again,
right.
And Elizabeth and
have a great
Mindy.
Day, everybody.
Melinda, we're on the call. And thanks again. And thanks to you, Haley. I really appreciate the opportunity. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have a great day. Take care.